Good evening, Lexi Hamilton-Smith with ABC News. Well, first it was China, now Iran is a no-go zone for Australian travellers as the federal government strengthens its efforts to stop the spread of coronavirus. The decision comes just a day after a Gold Coast beautician who recently returned from Iran was diagnosed with COVID-19. She's the first person to test positive in Australia who hasn't been to China or to Japan. Health officials are now desperately trying to track down dozens of the woman's customers who could have been exposed.
A busy Gold Coast shopping centre, now the focus of coronavirus fears in Queensland. Health authorities are urgently trying to contact up to 40 people who visited the Hair Plus salon at Australia Fair and received a facial from a beautician who's now in hospital with coronavirus.
The people we're most concerned about are those people who have had direct contact with an individual who's a confirmed case for more than 15 minutes.
The 63-year-old arrived from Iran on Monday and fell ill at work on Thursday. She remains in a stable condition in isolation, Queensland's 9th confirmed case of COVID-19.
We know we'll be seeing an epidemic here in Queensland eventually. We'd like to contain the virus as we have been for as long as possible.
The case has prompted the federal government to take a tough stance to slow the spread from Iran.
The travel advisory for Iran will be lifted to level 4, which is do not travel.
Foreign nationals will be forced to spend a fortnight outside Iran before being allowed into Australia. Citizens and permanent residents will be allowed in, but will need to isolate themselves for a fortnight.
We are particularly concerned about Iran at the moment. It would seem to be the highest risk outside of China.
There is likely at this stage a high level of undetected cases, and therefore those cases won't be intercepted or identified on departure from Iran.
Iran has officially recorded more than 380 coronavirus cases. It's 34 deaths, the highest outside China.
We're not immune, but at this stage, the general community is safe.
The World Health Organization is still trying to get its team into Iran.
The team would be there by now, but there are severe issues with getting flights and access to Iran right now.
The virus has now spread to almost 60 countries, with first cases reported in New Zealand, the Netherlands and Nigeria. The WHO has raised the global risk level to very high, but has not yet declared a pandemic. Rachel Rieger, ABC News.